Okay, so here we are in round one, and before I even... well, I'm going to have to mulligan that hand. How do you spell hello? That's right. There's not a W on the end, right? That'd be really stupid. Hello, good luck, and have fun. Try and be social. Alright, so yeah. Can't keep a 6-land hand. Just can't do it. 1-land hand, also not good. So, I think we did a decent job of limiting the stupidity, but not a good job of limiting the bad luck. So, hopefully the 5-card hand is decent. That's somewhat decent. Okay, he chose to play last. I like to play first, so I'm going to go ahead and duress him. Oh, Primordial Hydra is not good to see. He's only got 2 force in hand. Okay, he's got the red ring, which is pretty solid, and that. Okay, so non-creature, non-land card. Get rid of the Searing Spear or the ring. I gotta get rid of the Searing Spear because I've got Supreme Archangel, which is just bomb diggity. Although I don't like that ring either. He doesn't have any red creatures in hand, so. What would you do for a Klondike bar? See, I guess pretty much anything I draw this hand is okay. Except like a mountain. Mountain would be bad. I do want to draw another plains. Okay, so at least I'll be able to just cast Supreme Archangel. Although Primordial Hydra can get nasty very quickly, so I'm going to want to draw Pacifism. Or, yeah, Pacifism or Murder. Or my red removal spells would also be okay if I can cast them. But we'll see how this goes. I'm curious as to whether or not this is rated or not. You can see this is my first game. I started with the 1600 rating. On my actual account, I'm at like in the low 1700s, 1720. Yeah, that's going to start to hurt. I forgot about that. I could have gotten rid of Rancor, I guess. See, he didn't have a mountain in hand. I just don't want my Supreme Archangel to die. I love her so very much. Also, it's good to note he seems to be stuck on 2 lands, which is good. Okay, another plains was not what I was looking for. So hopefully next turn I draw a creature or a mountain so I can cast him and start with the beats. I do not want to trade. Okay, so he got that. And he casts the ring, which is not going to help him immediately. So it looks like we might be just racing. Okay, so that's good. I think that's going to give him double exalted. Yeah, we have 3 exalted triggers. We're hitting for 3. And it's good to auto yield to that. So that's decent. Still, I'm not going to want to chump with the Guardian. So right now, as this sits, we're winning the race. We have him on a 2-turn clock, which is pretty nasty. Supreme Archangel is pretty ridiculous. You can see why I didn't want him to be able to Searing Spear him. Her, I guess. It does kind of look like a chick. That's either a chick or a very feminine dude. And he looks like he's going to concede. Yeah. He forgot to use his Evolving Wilds on the last turn, which was pretty bad for him. And that's what we were going to draw into, which is alright. Okay. So, he didn't really do much in that game. I saw the thing that scared me the most was the Primordial Ooze, whatever it is, the thing that just keeps doubling in size. But anything I have that could deal with that, I already have in the deck. So let's just go on to the next one. Next game. Okay, so we're back in round 2. This is not an ideal hand. He chose to play first this time, so I was going to keep the hand anyway. I have Duress and 2 Crimson Muck Waiter, and I only have 1 white card, so that's decent. I like Duress. I'd just like to be able to see what their hand is and how it's going. Okay, Plains draw, perfect. So we Duress him. And he's got that Primordial Hydra again, and I'm going to whiff on the Duress because he doesn't have a non-creature, non-land thing. He's got an interesting hand here, so he'll be Dryad. Okay. Even though that didn't net me a card, I know how it's going to go. So, I'm trying to remember. He had another, yeah. So I'm going to cast him, bring out my Muck Water, Waiter, Water, whatever. So he's 3/2 and he regenerates, so that's pretty good to have. And Force Mage, okay. Okay. It's a little tempting. I could actually, if he attacks, I can trade. I don't think I want to trade though. So I'm just going to play a little defensively. Let it go. Okay, so I got another swamp, so I'm 1 land away from that. I could use the Flames of the Firebrand and 2-for-1 him right here, but that Primordial Hydra, or whatever it is called, I really should learn what it's called, is super bad news, and I have no other way to deal with it. So I'm just going to hope he casts it soon. When I'd be able to kill it with the 2 damage, or I can do that too. Okay, so there's a Primordial Hunt Beast. Okay, so I've got him. He's got Regenerate. Okay, that's an interesting play. He's just throwing that guy away because I can regenerate in a show. Yep. So that happens. Yep. I know it's the new player thing, so he's just basically a bad player. I would not like to be mean to him, but that's just the way it goes. So, yeah, I'm just going to sit back again and let my Regenerator regenerate. Okay, yeah, this is the X spell, which is Primordial Hydra. It's Hydra, isn't it? And I shouldn't call him a bad player. He's a new player. And new players make mistakes. And I'll make mistakes too. Just watch. Yep. Okay, that's good. I wish I had an instant I could cast right now, but I don't. Alright, so this is good. So I'm going to Flames of the Firebrand. Alright. And second target, so 2 to 1, and yeah, they both die. So that's pretty good. Next turn I can cast my Grixis, or Neferix, Overlord of Grixis, which is going to be pretty nasty. And that only pumps red creatures, so he's okay there. Timber Pack Wolf, okay. Yeah, I'll just take it. Wow. This is going to get kind of ugly for him. Oh, shoot, that comes into play tapped. Oh, dang it. Gosh darn it. I missed that part. Okay, see, I told you I was going to make mistakes. So I'll just cast Healer of the Pride. And I guess I swing. Yep. Okay. Okay, so he can do that. He can make it hasty. So I could block the Timber Pack Wolf. So I'm going to take 6 and go down to 8, and that's going to start to get big, which is going to be a little bit annoying. Okay. So I'm going to gain 2 life by playing that, or I could do Attendant Knight and Sign in Blood, which would undo. I think I just played Neferix and force him to deal with it. Gain 2 life. And I think I'm going to attack. Yeah, I'm going to attack with the Healer of the Pride. And that's going to hit him for 4, which is just as good as hitting him for 5, basically. And I get to leave him back to trade with somebody. Primal Hunt Beast, okay. Yeah, so I'm happy to trade him off now. Well, not happy to do it, but I will. If I have to, if he sends the house at me. Which he could. He could move the ring over to the Hunt Beast. Yeah. Yep, alright, so how's it gonna go? You're gonna send the whole house, okay. So he's just going for broke. He's tapped out, so I can do that and that. I take 5. And I just lose the water. Mucky Muck. And I think he's dead. I think. Okay, no, he's not quite dead. Is he? See, I can attack for 7, because he's got double exalted. It brings him down to 5, and then I can Syrian Spear him, and then I can Sign in Blood him to death. So that sounds like a good plan. Oh, and that last one's a pretty nice trigger. Yeah, he's dead. We got this. Alright, so he's at 5, he's at 3, and he's at 0. Good game. Alright, so that's a decent start. Did my rating go up? My rating went up. Yay. Okay. I'm kind of hoping to get into like 1700, the low 1700s in like 15 or 20 matches. That might be a little crazy, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so see you in round 2.